After a long drive he has arrived at the graveyard. He looks for the grave in which an old relative was buried. He hears rustling of leaves from the nearby forest. He just brushes it off and assumed it was just an animal, like a squirrel or rabbit, considering there was no wind on this still, fall night. He found the grave he was looking for and stood atop it. While he was standing atop the grave he suddenly heard an eerie noise behind him. "Look at me," came a sudden whisper from behind him. The eerie noise he had heard made him jump up out of fright, but when he looked toward where the sound was coming from there was nothing but dim lights in the far distance, the only light in the dark night. The now eerie silence gave him goosebumps as he slowly walked toward the light. He slowly inched forward, step by step, each step forward giving him more chills down his spine. Soon enough he would reach the light. A few more steps and he will be there, but as he gets closer to the light he hears quiet slithering sounds that fill the silence of the black void. He reached the light and reached out to touch it, and just as he did the light went out. The pitch-black void that he is now in. He closes his eyes, hoping that when he opens them the light will be back on. Minutes pass but they feel like hours. He opens his eyes, he is lying down, he feels small creatures crawling all over him. He tries to sit up but is surprised when he hits his head on something soft, what feels like dirt. He soon hears footsteps coming from above him. When they reach right above him, they stop. He now has realized where he is. He yells at the top of his lungs but no one will hear him. As he runs out of breath he can hear the footsteps above him leap up, then slowly walk away. He wakes up, back at the wheel of his car, on the way to the graveyard.